everybody. Day 2 networking challenge. Let's go. Hi. Hope everyone is good. Hope you're all well. I'm going to hang fire. I'm going to let some of you guys jump on. I know this is earlier than my normal. I know I said like 6 o'clock, but today we are doing 4:30 because it works for me. So I am making it work. So come and join me. Hopefully you will come and say hello. And I am just going to hang fire. Right, let me just find, where will it show new post? I don't know whether my internet is a little on the sketchy side this evening. So here you all come. Love it. Opening up the door for challenge number 3. Challenge number 2. Sorry, 2. Hello. Say hi in the comments below. Let me know you're here. And I'm excited to share the next challenge with you. So today's is an easy one. You're going to be able to do this one nice and quickly. I'm just ticking off my list of ideas. Hey Susan. Hey Hayley. Hope you're well, ladies. Have we made our samples? I have. Here's mine. All done. All finished. Mine actually ended up with 2 bits of card on because I didn't have the card to the Connect. I only had the cards on my website. So I was like, nope, I want the Connect on here. And they smell amazing. I gave a couple out in the school playground as well. So I had them literally in my back pocket. I'm planning to take them on my dog walk. And Mike and I are also going to go to the pub to charge my new car. Because, guys, secret, I've gone electric. Mental. But here we are. So, day 2. Yay, Lauren! Sample tracking sheet. I hope you love it. So, if you haven't seen, day number 1 is a little bit below. So, scroll down. If you get overwhelmed with the group, I've uploaded it to YouTube. So, you can go to my YouTube and it's on there. So, really easy to find. Samples should be all made. Hopefully you've got a basket by your front door now that you can grab and go as you leave the house, and you can be like, right, I'm going to give these out. I was going to bless these samples to some of the Essex and Suffolk watermen that are outside my house, but I didn't network with them. I ended up having a row with them, so they didn't get a sample. You're not getting a sample. Toodaloo, mister. Toodaloo. Anywho, here's day 2. So hopefully you are getting day 1 done and getting that under your belt, and love that, Zoe, multitasking, my love. Hopefully you're getting these under your belt. Now, remember, these are for new people. You want to be finding new people that have never had samples before, and you've got to be brave. You've got to be stepping outside of your comfort zone. Now, the next part of this task is not to do with the sample. This is going to be something completely different, okay? The next task is a connection task. It's about connecting and about finding people to connect with. And this is going to be something that you can do really, really quickly. But if you do this well, I would recommend that you put this little idea into your daily tasks, things that you can do. And you could do 5 a day. Hey, Tracy, nice to see you, my lovely. Looking forward to seeing you in Berlin. So this task is about connecting with people that you haven't connected with for a really long time. So you're going to use social media to do this, or it may well be you're going to use your address book, or you could use if you've got an old-fashioned Filofax address book, you can use that. You might want to use your email list. I'm going to give you a list of places where you can get contacts from. So write these down. Facebook, that's your number 1. Number 2, please someone write these down because I will forget what I said and I want someone to send me the list and put it in the comments. Facebook is number 1. Number 2, Instagram. Number 3, WhatsApp address book. Okay, number 3, WhatsApp address book. Number 4, Filofax, good old-fashioned address book, if you have one. If you have one, I want to see it. I used to have a Filofax. Well miss those days. Anyone remember a Filofax? Anyone old enough to remember that? Number 5, email contacts list. Okay, email contacts list. Number 6. Number 6. Hold on, bear with me. Snapchat, if you have it. Number 7, TikTok, if you have it. Number 8, mobile phone address book. My husband's laughing. He's coming this way. Is he gonna... Hold on 1 second. That's 8 different places. I've just given you a list of 8. So write those down. Are you coming to tell me something? Go on.
Well, the new crew are here and they're okay. But they know all about you ringing up and having a go at the other bloke, so...
I told my team that. They knew that. Told them that he didn't get a sample. He got toodalooed on. Anyway. Okay, so I've just given you 8 different places. Now, you might think of more. And if you do, I want you to write them in the chat. Let us know. What you're going to do is you are going to open up Facebook. You're going to open up your WhatsApp address book. You are going to open up your TikTok. And I want you to scroll down and you are going to find 10 people that have never bought Scentsy from you before that you haven't connected with for a really long time. Now, we're not going to be Spamela Pamela. That is just like not the vibe. But this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to open up my Facebook and I'm going to go to I'm going to do this while I'm talking to you. So I'm going to go to people that I'm friends with. Now, my Facebook is set up a little bit differently. I've got followers and I've got people that I follow. But I can still go and look at my friends list. See all friends. I've got 2,000 friends to pick from. Okay. And I am going to go to, across the top it says friends, recently added, birthdays, work, current city, hometown, followers or following. Okay. I am going to click on current city for now. And it's going to give me lots of different people. And I'm going to scroll down past all the Scentsy consultants because there are consultants and customers that are here. Okay. And then I am going to keep scrolling until I reach the first person. So I've got my pen, I've got my paper. I've got my pen, I've got my paper. And I'm going to write down the first name I come to. So this has taken me a little while because I've recruited a lot of my friends and family, right? So my friend Becky. So I'm going to write her down. She joined Scentsy once upon a time and then has never bought Scentsy from me. So I'm going to write her down. Okay. Next one, I'm going to scroll a little bit more. Lauren. You see where I'm going with this? We've now got 2. I'm actually then remembering people that used to buy from me that haven't for a while. So I'm going to make a separate list and write those down. They haven't bought from me for a little while. I'm then going to keep going. Keep scrolling. And I'm going to write down, I don't know, I'm going to find one more before I give up on this. Oh, Veronica. P. Right. Can you see? I'm starting to make a list. Really, really simple. Once I've got that list, I am going to do 2 things. I'm going to connect with them, first of all, before I mention Scentsy, before I do anything of the sort, right? I'm going to click on the first one. Let me just I'm going to just open a new Facebook. Very simple. This task is really easy. And I'm going to click on Veronica. And I'm going to look at her most recent post. She has posted on July the 5th. Oh no, sorry, she's posted today, 2 hours ago. Can I tell you a little secret? She actually is in another network marketing company. And I'm just going to go and comment on her post. Okay, connection made. And I'm just going to do that on 2 or 3 of her posts. Now, I only messaged her a little while ago, so I also feel comfortable doing this. If you feel comfortable doing this, I'm going to message. I'm going to open up Messenger. And I'm going to say, hey, lovely. I asked her about joining. I know you wasn't interested in joining, but did you fancy trying some free samples of the product? Let me know. Okay, she is literally just somebody that's like, technically, like, would be a customer. She's not somebody I've got a relationship with. However, my friend Lauren, I am going to open up Lauren. I've asked her about joining as well. And I am going to do the same on hers. Going to send comment. Put some comments on here. Oh, it's her birthday soon. And then I'm also going to send her a little message. I'm going to be like, hey, babe, how are you? We're just going to connect. Hey, Lauren, how are you? Hope you're well, babe. Love that yellow dress you're wearing. You get the idea, okay? You need to make it genuine, okay? This is the most important thing. What we are doing here is we're just connecting with people. We are not, you don't have to ask them if they want samples. You don't have to offer that. All we are doing right now is connecting with them, commenting on their Facebook, commenting on their most recent posts. However, when you go through your email address, your phone book, it may well be that you find a friend that you're like, hold on a minute, I've got a good relationship with Becky. I'm going to be like, hey, Beck, or you haven't bought any Scentsy from me. Would you like a free sample pack or fancy trying my Bora bag? Okay? Depending on the relationship that you've got with the individual will depend on the type of message that you're going to send. Now, for all the people that you are commenting and you're just building relationships with, commenting on their Facebook, commenting on their TikTok, commenting on their Instagram, that is building relationships. As and when you start to post a little bit more, they're going to see those things. They might see them in your customer group. You might go through your address book and be like, oh my God, why are Becky and Lauren not in my customer group? They've had samples from me before, or they've both had a Bora bag before, or I'm going to invite them to my customer group. But you're using a list that you've already got, because I guarantee there are loads of people in your network already that haven't bought Scentsy from you before. I could literally go through my Facebook or my Instagram and I could look for people that I've had, I've messaged before, or we've built like relationships in like chatting on social media before, and they've never had samples from me. They've never been offered a Bora bag. They've never bought any products from me. They've never even looked at my website. So you've now got all these amazing little free samples. So if you've got friends that are local to you and you're going to see them at some point, I might see, oh, hi, Lauren, I'm going to see you at work this week. I'm going to bring you a sample in, by the way. I thought about you when I was putting these samples together. All she's got to do is scan the code and her details are in my workstation automatically. So how many of you watching this right now, out of the 11 of you that are watching, how many of you can be like, oh, actually, if I start to think about that list, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, my address book, email address, there's probably loads of people that you've got in your contacts list already that haven't bought Scentsy from you before. I bet if I go and look at all my contacts that I've got, all my followers, all my contacts, probably only 10% of them have bought Scentsy from me at some point. So you are using your lists that you've already got, your own connections. You don't need to write everybody down. You don't need a list of 100. But what you're doing is you're just going through a list of like contacts that you've already got and offering them free samples, or you're offering them a sample pack, a Bora bag, or maybe you're just building a relationship with them. So when at some point this week, in my next 7 days, when I might get you to advertise sample packs on your personal page or on your emails, or your Bora bag on your personal page or your emails, they're more likely to see it because they've been watching. You've been conversing. Now, if I were you, I would be picking 10 people every single day, 5 to 10 people every day to build a relationship with, connect on their social media, connect on their Facebook, on their Instagram, on all of those different platforms. That's what I would be doing if you really want to build relationships with people. How easy is that challenge to do? 10 people. That's all I'm asking you to do. 10 people out of your contacts list that you've already got, and build some relationships. So it might be commenting. So I'll do a few more just so you can see. So if we go through my friends list, let me go back on my friends list. Just do a couple more of you so you can see how this works. You can also do like the Messenger green light challenge if you want. So if you go into Messenger, you can look at all the people who are online. I I can't remember how to do it now. Easy to do on your phone. Not always to do. Don't restore messages. Chats. Where's the green? Get Messenger for Mac. But you can scroll down and I can see all the people that have got a green light next to them. A green light basically means that they're online. So you can do that, for example, if you wanted to. Let me just go back to my Facebook as promised. So, we see all friends. I'm going to click on work. Let's see if there's any people that I used to work with, for example, that don't buy Scentsy from me or that haven't bought Scentsy from me. Problem is I've got a lot of Scentsy people on here now because then that's not going to work. Hometown. Here we go. Sarah hasn't bought Scentsy from me for a while, so I'm going to click on Sarah. And I can see she put a post on the 20th of July. This is gorgeous. Something like real. Let's put on like real comments, guys. We don't want to just be like, you know, commenting, you know, anything. It needs to be real. Since moving back to Wales, I've reconnected with some old school friends, plus family that I'm closer to, trying to connect with some of them on a Sunday. I love that. Amazing. So that's the challenge. 10 people. Use your address books. I hope you like it. Good luck, and I'll speak to you soon.